Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And in previous video, we started discussing on stakeholder analysis, and today we are going to continue it for more details. And today, let's discuss about the steps of stakeholder analysis. So one is identify the key stakeholders and their interests. Second, collecting information and preparing reports about stakeholders. And third, analyzing stakeholders and finding strategies to manage them. And fourth, managing stakeholders. So we have to identify all the stakeholders that related to project. So they may be benefited partners, negative impacted people, or interested on the project, contributors to the project, or maybe donors. Identify the key stakeholders and their interest, and this will depend on the nature of the project in identification process. So here, collecting and gathering primary data and secondary data is important. So secondary data that exists already is important to identify about the stakeholders like news reports, TV, radio, organizational reports such as. Secondary data means data collected by someone else earlier. And also primary data, we can take them if and as requirement. For both primary and secondary data can get from surveys, observations, experiments, questionnaire, personal interviews, government publications, website, whatever. And we can get them as primary and secondary data. Then collecting information and preparing reports. Select most influenced people or partners to our project and take more information about them, and we can bring them for interviews. So we can use some tools such as define the nature, a table with information, a questionnaire for interviews. And third, analyzing stakeholders and finding strategies to manage them. After identify and collect information, we have to find strategies. So there are two tools that can use information table and theory of stakeholders. In here, information table, we can get the information about different matters like nature, whether an individual person or group of people, or internal or external. Are they internal or external stakeholders? How about their interest about the project? And power. How is the power to do an effect or influence to the project? And then knowledge, the awareness and knowledge about the project. And attitudes, whether given cooperation or not. And organizing part, whether opposed to project. And resource ownership. Is there available resources with him or the group? After analyzing about matters, we can identify the stakeholders who are more powerful and with good leadership, cooperative and opposed, interested people, and organizing groups. Now let's see what are the theory of matrix stakeholders. So analyzing stakeholders further to identify, we can use matrix There are three types of metrics we can use for that: power and interest, attitudes and importance, and power and prediction. Power and interest metrics. In here, groups in category A, they have low power and low interest about the project. So we have to give minimal effort and monitor again and again. So in groups in category B, they have low power but high interest. So no need to take immediate action, but keep informed about the project. People in this category can often be very helpful with the details of the project. And people or groups in category C, high power but less interest. So we put enough work in with these people to keep them satisfied. And people or groups in category D, they have high power and highly interested people about the project. So we must fully engage with these people and we can get greatest effort to satisfy them and manage the project. And now let's see attitudes and importance metrics. Here, a group of people in category A, they have less opposition but less important. And people who are in category B, high opposition and high importance. So we can find solution for oppositions and take security measures, change to take their support or cooperate. And groups in category C, less cooperate and less importance. And the people or groups in category D, high cooperate and high importance. So we can obtain support to influence to our project. And the matrix of power and prediction. In here, power of the stakeholders and how they use the power. So we can analyze it. So people or stakeholder groups in category A, they have low power and low prediction. Because of their less power, can control. And the groups of people in category B, they have low power and high prediction. So although low power due to high prediction can be reduced for the issues that stakeholders, and groups in category C, they have high power and low prediction. So have high power to influence and can take agreement about the project. And people or groups in category D, they are high power and have high prediction. So they can manage the project well. Thank you so much for visit, and we'll meet again with more discussions or sessions. So until that, you can keep subscribing continuously. Thank you so much.